I exposed my friend's infidelity and now things are dicey. Hi. I'm gonna keep this as brief and anonymous as possible. I have a friend I've known since kindergarten. I am married. She's not. And we're both in our early 30s. She regularly sleeps with married men. Often they have toddlers, small children. She knows about their marital status and doesn't care. If anything, she's rather flippant about it. More often pleased and proud. I have been cheated on by a previous partner and have always struggled with this. It's so hard not to put myself in the wife's position. Throwing a toddler in the mix makes it even harder for me to bear. I've told her before that I want her to stop. Ideally stop doing this, but at the very least stop telling me about it. I think the husbands are more at fault, but she's involved. And being roped in and expected to just cheer her on for getting laid became more than I could personally take. This past week she was at it again. She not only told me about it, but actually told me the guy and his wife's names. And she said, "I know you won't do anything about it. You're an enabler, not an instigator." This really got me in the throat. I have enabled her for years and I didn't want to anymore. I messaged the wife on Facebook. No details. No info. Literally just, "Hi. You don't know me, but do you have a minute to talk?" She didn't answer. But a few hours later I got a series of texts from my friend. "What did you do?" Quote. And a bunch of calls from her, which I didn't answer. This was not my situation to get involved in. And I wish I could do it over again differently. On the other hand, I am so tired of living with this information. I know what it feels like to be on the other side, and I wish anyone had told me before I landed in the hospital with a kidney infection due to complications of something he gave me. But what I should have done is just kept my mouth shut and blocked the friend. What would you have done? Answer her texts. I am done enabling. Now I instigate. What she's doing is beyond the pale. These men aren't too great either. She has to be getting some kind of thrill out of this. And that is so unhealthy. I think you did the right thing. Now, you need to ditch your friend. If she has no morals, integrity, or standards, and has no problem being a home wrecker, I can't imagine that she is a very good person or anyone that I would want my husband or family to be around. Your friend is a POS and you did the right thing. I agree you should have blocked her and cut all contact. What you're feeling is probably guilt for betraying your friend. But this person is not a person you want to be friends with anyways. Just imagine if you didn't know her. It could have been your spouse that she went after. I'm sure it'll take some time to get used to her no longer being in your life. But take pride in the fact that you didn't let her just continue with that behavior around you. I mean, you didn't even tell the wife. She obviously got suspicious from your message. And honestly, keep this friend away from you and your family, because she will absolutely make a play for your husband if she gets the opportunity. What would I have done? I love this question. In general, if I find out this sort of thing, I won't get involved unless the victim is someone who I know personally and care for deeply. In your situation, I wouldn't have gotten involved at all. But I would have promptly ended my connection with an individual so devoid of morals. Keeping my mouth shut and blocking her is exactly what I would have done. Except for one thing. She gave you the names of the husband and wife. And said, "I know you won't do anything about it. You're an enabler, not an instigator." Oh fuck no. That would have got caught in my throat too. It would instantly be personal and 100% my situation. It wasn't enough to sully other people's marriages and heap the knowledge of her actions onto you. Possibly the only person she could confide the infidelities to. She just had to disrespect you as well. I would have sent all knowledge I had on the matter to the three of them in a group chat. Good on you for keeping your cool and composure. Seriously. You should be proud of how you handled it. You were not heavy-handed at all in my opinion. Now might I recommend deleting that caliber of human from your life? YTF, are you still friends with this sociopath? I know you won't do anything about it. She's getting off on making you feel bad about it. Actions have consequences. Being a home wrecker will most certainly catch up to anyone. Honestly, you should have ditched her a long time ago. Glad to hear you have now at least sleep like a log tonight knowing you did the right thing. Your conscience should feel free and rejuvenated. You did the right thing. She was an awful person who got off on ruining people's marriages. Of course none of the married men are innocent, but she kept doing it and will probably never stop. Good riddance to her and props to you for doing the right thing. Anyone that's ever been on the other side knows you did the right thing. You're good. You did the right thing, so don't be regretting it. Don't know why you have a friend like that anyway? Guarantee you that if she could, she'd sleep with your partner. Text her back and ask her what did she do. I recently ended a friendship over this very thing. It's ridiculous the callous behavior some women will proudly boast about. Not hoot people. She gets her kicks sleeping with married men. That's not the kind of friend I would want about my partner. Would have told the wife, then blocked the friend. But TBH, I'd have blocked the friend years ago. You did the right thing. The only regret you should have is not doing what you did sooner. Edit. Also ask your husband if she's ever tried with him. I have no trust in her as a friend if she's that kind of person as a lover. Getting out from underneath an abusive relationship with a narcissist is never easy. And your ex-friend sounds awful. Don't beat yourself up for not doing it sooner. Be proud you stood up and said something. You did the right thing, Your friend is majorly breaking girl code. Not much of a girl's girl, is she? You don't need a friend like that face vomiting. You deserve better friends. Why are you even friends with this woman? I would have told the wife and cut off the friend. You did the right thing. You are completely correct here, The right choice is sometimes the hardest to make. Now cut your friend off since morals are of no concern to her. You did the right thing. Finally, now block her out of your life. It's fair to say that she won't be telling you about these encounters anymore. Mission accomplished.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.